JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Westmoreland police nabbed with ganja and a SIM card at lockup. A policeman has been arrested after he was allegedly found with ganja, a SIM card, and other contraband at the lockup at the Whithorn police station in Westmoreland. The incident happened about 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. It's reported that the constable was on cell guard duties when he was observed with a purse in his possession at the entrance of the cell block. He was summoned by his supervisor and the parcel, a black plastic bag, retrieved and searched in his presence. It reportedly contained 40 cigarette sticks, a plastic water bottle with a white substance smelling like rum, and a transparent plastic bag with 2 packs of Rizla, 3 lighters, a blue and white SIM card, and 10 ounces of green dried vegetable matter resembling ganja were also found in the parcel. A SIM card is a device that enables access to a mobile phone network. The items were retrieved and the constable was arrested while the investigation continues. Respected surgeon Dr. Peter Wellington has died. The Southern Regional Health Authority has expressed sadness at the death of Dr. Peter Wellington, a surgeon and former long-standing senior medical officer at the Mandeville Regional Hospital in Manchester. The health authority said he died on Sunday after a period of illness. Wellington spent more than 4 decades in public health, primarily at the Mandeville Regional Hospital, where he served from 1976 to 2015, it said in a statement on Monday. He was a mentor for many young doctors, and his decades of advice, guidance, mentorship, and leadership was instrumental in the development and the transformation of the Mandeville Regional Hospital, the authority said. It added that Wellington's enthusiasm and passion, which he poured into his work, will be long remembered. Wellington also worked at the Bustamante Hospital for Children, the Princess Margaret, Kingston Public, and the Lioneltown Hospitals. Motorcyclist killed in Manchester crash. A motorcyclist died as a result of injuries he sustained during a collision with another motorcyclist on the Winston Jones Highway in Manchester on Sunday night. He has so far only been identified as Jay. A police report said about 11 p.m., a group of bikers were traveling uphill towards Mandeville from an event in Belfield when 2 motorcyclists collided. They were taken to hospital where 1 man was pronounced dead. Person of interest held in murder of Senton woman. A man listed as a person of interest in connection with the shooting death of 42-year-old Nadia Binns is in police custody. Binns was gunned down at her Ellicon Senton home shortly after returning from church last Sunday. According to the police, the man, identified as Randy Tail, was taken into custody on Friday following a dragnet in Discovery Bay in which 6 others were arrested. Police had previously issued a public appeal for Tail to report to the station for questioning about the death of Binns. It is understood that Tail and Binns shared a child together. 3 shot and injured near Meadowrest Cemetery in St. Catherine. Gunmen shot and injured 3 people at a grocery shop near the Meadowrest Memorial Garden Cemetery in Fraser's Content, St. Catherine on Sunday. The incident happened at about 5:10 p.m. A motorcycle with a pillion reportedly pulled up at the shop. Both men dismounted and walked towards the shop. They then allegedly brandished handguns and opened fire, hitting 2 men and a woman. They returned to the bike and left the scene. The injured people were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital, where they have been admitted. The Spanish Town Criminal Investigation Branch is investigating. Man gunned down in Manchester. Police are probing the murder of a man in Georges Valley, Manchester, on Sunday night. Police named the man as Carlton Lewis, 53, a resident of Woodland Heights, Georges Valley in the parish. A police report said about 8:15 p.m., residents heard loud explosions and subsequently saw Lewis suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds on a roadway in the community. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. Manchester has recorded 15 murders since the start of the year. Bartender killed while eating Sunday dinner. A 54-year-old bartender was shot and killed in his yard by a lone gunman while he was having his dinner on Sunday, May 26. That is Christopher Brown, a resident of St. Mary. Reports are that around 9:22 p.m., Brown was sitting on his veranda at White River in the vicinity of the farmers market in St. Mary, eating dinner, when a car stopped on the roadway and a lone gunman alighted. The gunman reportedly entered Brown's yard and opened fire, hitting him all over his body. Brown ran into his house where he collapsed. The gunman then escaped. The police were called in, and Brown was taken to the Port Murray Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. No motive for the killing has been established. Investigation continues. Medical doctor suspended for a year due to negligence. A medical doctor who worked at the Onotobi Hospital in St. Mary was suspended last month for a year following acts of negligence. The Medical Council of Jamaica took the action against Dr. Mohammed Khan in a matter relating to an incident which involved a patient at his private practice in February 2022. According to a statement received, the council held hearings on February 21 and the 28th, March 6 and 15, subsequent to complaints received from the family. It was reported that their relative, who was in the care of Dr. Khan, was given local anesthesia and started having seizure-like movements after the injection was administered. She reportedly died on the way to hospital. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said the ruling was communicated to the Northeast Regional Health Authority, and when Dr. Khan's contract expired, his contract was not renewed. According to the council's suspension order, Dr. Khan should be supervised by a senior surgeon for 6 months upon his return to practice, and this senior surgeon will then be asked to confirm his competence. Additionally, the private facility in which he practiced should be certified by the appropriate unit of the Ministry of Health before he resumes. Negril security guard arrested over illegal gun seizure. The Negril police in Westmoreland have arrested a security guard in connection with the seizure of an illegal gun at a tourist resort early Monday morning. The guard has been arrested on suspicion of possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. The seizure was made about 2:30 a.m. during a police operation at the location. One 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 6 9mm cartridges was seized. The 51-year-old security guard was taken into custody. Jamaicans urged to resist push to end corporal punishment in homes. Jamaicans are being urged to resist the government's plan to introduce laws to prevent corporal punishment in homes. The Association of Christian Communicators and Media, ACCM, argues that the state has already demonstrated its inability to handle disciplinary issues in schools and is now expanding its reach into homes. The ACCM's position follows recent pronouncements by Justice Minister Delroy Chuck restating the government's intention. Chair of the ACCM Subcommittee on Family and Gender, Dr. Patience Olonge, says the group is again calling for the government to establish a unit to focus on rebuilding the family and helping parents cope with the challenges of child rearing in Jamaica.
The family in Jamaica, as we know, needs to have a system in place that protects family, that helps family to pull together, encourage to be family, so that the training of the child will be balanced, will be wholesome. A family where the father and the mother are working together. That is what we stand for. And that is what we are saying, that as a nation, we need to have a ministry for family. And that will help us as a nation to take care of the children. So the biblical principles is using words of correction, affirmation, discipline, as the minister says, that slapping. You're not going to slap the child in the face. You're not going to box the child in the head like we see people do. Those are abusive ways. A slap moderate to the child's age and size.
Golden dual citizenship concerns a sign of JLP desperation, says PMP. People's National Party President Mark Golding says it is out of desperation that the Jamaica Labour Party JLP has resorted to using its dual citizenship to attack him. Golding says the issue, which he has labelled a distraction, is threatening to overshadow the PMP's successes in the local government election held in February. But addressing supporters at the Gale Division's annual conference in St. Mary on Sunday, the PMP president said the party will not be daunted, as according to him, the country lacks leadership.
I pledge to you tonight, comrades, that when I become Prime Minister of this country, I will not sell you out. I will ensure that the resources of the people are used exclusively for the people. And I will focus on fixing the real issues confronting Jamaica so we can have a brighter future and move from the malaise and a lack of hope where we are now to a brighter place, because we are a great people. But we're being held back by a government that majors in public relations and spin, but is not delivering the fundamental changes that have to happen for our country to move forward.
Meanwhile, the People's National Party General Secretary, Dr. Dayton Campbell, has accused the government of inciting selective outrage on the matter of opposition leader Mark Golding's citizenship status.
The Prime Minister in 2011 said that he believed that dual citizens are supposed to be in our parliament. When this matter come up and the JLP realized that them are under pressure, them say we are going to start saying Mark a British Prime Minister. The people want to know if the President of the Senate, Tom Tavares Finston, is a dual citizen. They said I should ask if Matthew Samuda, Minister of Government, is a British citizen. If Babsy Grange is a Canadian citizen, because he knows that there are dual citizens in the parliament on his side. So now he's saying that dual citizens can't enter the parliament, but not the person who are trying to take female work as Prime Minister. The Prime Minister does not understand that you cannot have discriminatory laws. It says that he's really just coming up with a position because he don't want Mark give him a backside in when the election comes.
JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.